It sounds like I need to lower it just a little bit. There we go. And I'm not too concerned about people hearing the music for this game. It's not great. The music or the game, honestly. So yeah, this is the third game out of the Game Boy trilogy. And the last one. Here, actually, before we start the game proper, let's take a look at this game's release date real quick, because this game was released really late. Legends. Shit. Fuck. This game was released November 27th, 1997. I want you to imagine seeing a Game Boy game, a big budget Game Boy game like this one, quote unquote. Game Boy Color release date. The Game Boy Color wasn't quite out yet. But the fact that the Game Boy Color was less than a year out, you know? October 21st, 1998. The fact that it was less than a year out is really weird. That they didn't just wait. Anyways, yeah, so this game, first off, I don't know what level I'm on. It doesn't highlight anything on this screen, so I don't know. Good. Good audio. That sound as low as possible. If it needs to be turned up, yell at me. But I figured no volume might be best for this one. So yeah, this is actually not one that I've played all the way through before. It's fine like this, that's good to hear. This isn't one I've finished before. I don't go out of my way to play terrible stuff. And the other Castlevania Game Boy game I had played, you know, didn't exactly set a good example. Boy, do you have some things to tell me? Oh boy. So the director of this game called it, quote, a mistake. And I don't know if he necessarily directed this one in particular, but he was the producer of the whole series as of this point. And he called this game a mistake. That is like something you can quote him on. Because less than 4 years later, this was supposed to be like an origin story for the Belmonts hunting Dracula or whatever. Less than 4 years later, they came out with a new origin story on the next generation hardware, which for, like, you know, game dev times, that's, like, ridiculously short. But yeah, I never went out of my way to play it, and while I was trying to collect all of the Castlevania games, still kind of am, this game and Belmont's Revenge are, to this day, very expensive. Belmont's Revenge goes for like $40-ish whenever you see it, which you don't really see either of them all that often. But you see this one even less, and the price goes up every time I see it. No one really bought this one, so... Oh, come on. If they had waited for, like, a year, you know, someone might have bought it. I'm noticing a lot of hearts. Yesterday you beat Castlevania 4, found out that firsthand that no, you don't need to beat all of those pre-Dracula bosses in one go, thank God. Death is also a continue point. That's good. I don't know how many levels there are in this game. My bet would be on 4, like the other ones. But we'll see. Can I just say, I find this fucking character design, the main character of this game's name is Sonya, and I find this character design of hers to be absolutely fucking hilarious. Just, man, this is our first female protagonist. How do we make sure the player knows she's a female? Just put her in thigh-high, like, stockings, and people will figure it out. Not counting Simon's Quest, that was the first time I beat a Classicvania, and god, the music was perfect. Yeah, it's a different feeling altogether, finishing a Classicvania for the first time. What? Ah! Ah! What? What? Huh? What do? What do? What? What? Huh? Oh boy. Okay, so I can just keep going from here? What the fuck was that? What? Why was that? Today you played Castlevania 1? Ooh, how did that go? That game is brutal if you don't know what you're doing. Went about as well as expected. You got slaughtered. But you know what? That's alright. Castlevania 1's all about figuring it out as you go along and learning. I keep expecting those guys to turn around at the end of those platforms. They don't. Okay, this game has hearts. I don't see sub-weapons. Of any kind. Where are the sub-weapons? Most good video games, as of this point, would have introduced one to be like, hey, look, these are a thing. This game is introduced to nothing. That point in the game begins to hate you is the hall before Frankenstein. Somehow the rest of that level wasn't as bad as I remembered. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I had way better luck with it on stream than I normally do. Granted, the same kind of hallway beat the shit out of me. Okay, wait a minute. What? I picked up an axe there, did I not? Where is the axe? How do I... Huh? Hold on. So hitting select brings me to this menu? What? Yeah, Legends, selecting a sub-weapon. The only reason you beat Frankenstein because you brought holy water and got a double shot item. Hold on to that shit for as long as you can. Double shot holy water is busted. I mean, I found the instruction manual for Legends. This is... For using... Okay, so select button for displaying a window. Stage fucking 5. Yeah, that level is a nightmare. You have to hold on to that goddamn holy water as tightly as you can, and if you don't, you're not finishing that level. There's no way in hell. Death is just impossible. I am seeing nothing. There is actually very little information about this game on the internet. It's never been re-released in any form. So its only release is in '97, and it's not a game people like. So everything like from this thing on the internet is from like proto websites that are like plain text and designed to be loaded. I don't understand how I pick the item. How do I... I'm trying everything. I am trying literally goddamn everything. This game's, like, sucks. Wow. I didn't expect it to suck this bad, but man, it sucks real bad. I will say, it's nice to finally... I don't think there was actually a way for me to not get hit by that. I think I would have had to have jumped off the rope here, like, before he fell. I would have had to, like, go over here. But, like, what kind of reflexes are they expecting out of me? Oh my god, this game is worse than I ever imagined. This may end up being one that we don't actually finish. It's just one we take, like, a good look at for one stream. The secret to that infamous hallway is you basically gotta rush the axe armors and make them back away, because if you stick around, you will die, period. Yeah, you can also throw holy water at them if you have the hearts to spare, which, if you've kept your... Why? Why? What is this? Okay, you know what? Here, we're gonna make a save state right here. Yeah, no, that didn't work. Okay. What do I do? If I go down to there, like, there to hurt them, more spawn. So what do I do? This is lame as fuck, because I've heard this game is a really cool Dracula battle, but, like, man, this game actually sucks. I got nothing. This game is, like, actually rigged up as, like... Man, this game is worse than I thought it ever could be. Can't stop hitting them because the two axe armors overlapped. You're basically fucked. Yeah, it's true. I'm trying to will myself to go on with this shit. What? Like, who the fuck isn't going to pick up that candle? This is stage 1! Do the devs not know? Hey, look, a vertical scroll. It hurts my face. Wait a minute, hold on. There was good vertical scrolling in Belmont's Revenge. Why is there not good vertical scrolling here? Man, do you like how this, like, weird shadow lizard dude keeps respawning every time the screen moves? I love it. It's great. Jesus fucking Christ. At this point, I just want to see the end of the, like, level. How long is this stage? I think we've been in this level for, like, actually upwards of 10 minutes. Can I get, like, a whip upgrade, please? Thank you. Oh my god! Please. Please be the end of the level right here. Oh man, wouldn't want to break too many of these candles, you know. They might booby-trap me and kill me with no possibility of getting around it. Can you tell I'm a little salty about that? That's like some of the worst design I've seen in my life. I have a fact pulled up for, wow. Oh my god, every time I try to discuss something else, the game just gets a little dumber. I have a fact pulled up, and the poor dude wrote that it's like a game he's beaten over and over again, and I'm like, man, I'm so sorry for you. I imagine the instant death candles are, not quite as surprising on your 10th playthrough, but like, man, do they... I'm actually not amazed anymore that this game sold really poorly. By any capacity. Shit like that spreads by word of mouth. And the internet was like just, you know, just getting its feet off the ground, so Castlevania fans, like, sticking their heads out and being like, hey, this game sucks, is not surprising. Look, a real boss! Okay, so I have an axe, like, right there, but I don't know how to select it. I am pressing every button the game gives me to press, and I cannot select this axe. There's gotta be, like, controls, items, special items, soul weapons. To get these, you have to defeat a boss or sub-boss. They take apart. Okay. So I can't actually use that axe until I beat the boss. Which, man, ain't that nice? I can't use the axe I picked up, the throwing weapon. The series is, like, staple throwing weapon. I can't use it until I beat the flying boss. Holy shit. And I'm not I was dealing no damage. I gotta look into this. Am I, like, getting caught by, like, anti-piracy measures? Is that what's happening here? Castlevania Legends anti-piracy measures. No. Nothing. Already, but I wanted to text the crime, that is the end of the death stage. Every single hit takes a quarter of your health. Even surviving the hallway alone is practically, or partially luck. You get no meat, and then death is a very hard boss. Yeah, that stage is fucking brutal. Luckily, the stage after it, stage 6, is considerably easier. Especially since you get infinite continues at Dracula himself, so... once you get there. Yeah, no, I did literally 0 damage, and that's... I got nothing. I don't know. I don't think this game is functioning properly. Holy shit, I have to start this boss with no whip upgrade. This game is a fucking nightmare, and I hate it. You can fucking crouch walk. I'm still dealing 0 damage. Fucking Christ. Hold on. First off, I gotta check these. I gotta check this back here to, yeah, no, this is like, it's not an anti-piracy measure. They programmed in candles that look no different from anything else in the game that are in the first level that drop you into death pits that you can't escape. What the hell is this? Oh my god. Um, what the fuck? What's burn mode? Um, okay, so pressing A plus B puts me in something called burning mode. Okay, it's like damaging the boss? Oh, I see. That little bar down there, even though it says B, and the second... so that's true, I beat Death without the holy water twice, because the first time his sickles killed me after I beat him. Oh my god! I have never managed that feat, so hats off to you. But, I figured out what's going on. This... this fucking enemy here... Okay, every other Castlevania game in the series, literally every single one of them, all of them, the second health bar, like the second bar at the bottom of the screen, is always, no exceptions, always the boss health bar. Except in this game, it's the burning bar. And no, I don't know what it does. So there's no way to know how much health the boss has. This game fucking sucks. Oh my god. What is this? What am I looking at? No, I don't want to continue. Oh my fucking god. I'm going to lose my shit. I understand now. I get it. Here, let me see if I can find the interview. Let me see if I can find it. It might be on the... the Castlevania Wiki article? Maybe? It looks like Iga didn't have a hand in this one. I know for a fact there is somewhere where Iga comments that this game was a mistake. Comments on Castlevania Legends. I got beat up. Oh yeah, I got beat up real bad. Oh good, Reset Era, my favorite. Yeah, I should get out of here. Reset Era is a very terrible website. Holy shit, I can find nothing felt about... Well, there's his thoughts on the Netflix show. I know for a fact, like, I don't remember where I found it. It was something to do with, Lament of Innocence getting announced, I believe. Castlevania Lament of Innocence? Talking about Iga, I don't remember where I found it. I'll see if I can find it later. He comments, like, someone in an interview asked him, hey, what's the deal with getting multiple origin stories for the Belmonts? And Iga was like, Legends isn't canon, that game was a mistake. And that's, like, his actual quote. And I totally get it now. This game is, like, fucking terrible. It really draws out the inner AVGN in me, you know? I want to pull out those crazy ass fucking like adjectives to describe the game. Like, this game is a putrid mess, you know? There's Dracula. It took me well over an hour to beat him. I was absolutely losing it, but eventually the damn Cookie Monster went down. You finished it? Oh, holy shit. I'm very proud. Castlevania 1 is no easy task finishing it. Did you finish it with or without save states? I know that you tend to lean more towards without save states, which makes that even more impressive. I don't think I've ever done that. No save states? Yeah, I respect it. I could probably do it if I really, like, sat down and tried, but that's the problem. I don't want to dedicate that much time to it. Like, at that point, it's me throwing myself at a wall over and over again. Okay, so here's an idea. How about we just plug in passwords for all the other levels? Just to see the rest of the game. Legends passwords. Holy shit. This game is not easy to do. Like, to find shit about. The most I have is the GameFAQs page, and nothing has been commented on this GameFAQs page in, like, a decade. So, cross-axe watch for stage 2. Oh shit, we can skip straight to Dracula, it looks like. So, we've got cross-axe watch. And then this will take us to stage 2. We'll just jump around for the rest of this. Okay, wait. So how do I use the soul weapon? What? I think these guys have boo movement patterns, but they're programmed wrong. You know what would be a lot of fun for the second half of this stream? Which, sadly, I don't have set up. I don't have anything for this setup. But, if we could do the mobile game after this one, the shitty, like, JavaScript mobile game that you can finish in, like, an hour. One thing I definitely do want to show before we move on from this one completely is, the Dracula battle in this one, because it's really cool. Castlevania 3 scares me, not because of any horror modes, because it looks like a genuine nightmare. I mean, you watched me play it. You saw that it was a genuine nightmare. I'm sorry. This little fucking tornado thing here in the bottom left is the stopwatch. Why? What? You know, I'm gonna be totally honest. One of the nice things about the Castlevania Game Boy games is that they were incredibly simple, and while they had difficult moments, they weren't overly hard, you know? This game feels like a betrayal of that. This is overly hard, and I am actively not enjoying it. I guess the third Castlevania game in any set is just cursed. Which I can't even technically say, because, Aria is the third Game Boy game, and it's really good. You heard the Famicom version of 3 is more fair? I've heard that too. I've never tried it, though. So, I mean, if you want to play the Famicom version, I don't think anyone's gonna blame you. I've heard it's way more, like, actually fun. This game is really trying my patience. Wow, attacking on the on the ropes at all triggered the stopwatch. Okay, hold on. Something's not right about the way those towers operate. Good design, yeah. Man, this game is very not good. Have I hammered that point home yet? I will say, a lot of it feels better than the adventure, but that's not a good baseline. When my comparison point is the adventure and not Belmont's Revenge, you fucked up. Because Belmont's Revenge was actually kind of good. Please, I am trying to stop the clock. Thank you. Good God. Oh. I can't do it. I can't do it with this one. I can't. Something that's probably not incredibly obvious is how non-responsive anything other than jumping and attacking is. You try to hit, like, the up and attack button to, trigger the sub-weapons, and it just doesn't work most of the time. Same with burning mode, that doesn't work. I did, like, during that last boss fight, I had to hit that button combination, like, 6 times. How stretched can you make one jump? I'm going down this rope. Huh? Okay, I guess I can't do that. Damn, why they gotta complicate the formula here, you know? They could have easily just, like, made Belmont's Revenge again, but had it have a good ending this time, and I would have been like, wow, this is an incredible game. No. I'm sorry, hold on. What? What? Why did that change anything? I got fucking nothing for this game, man. Gotta love how every enemy in this game takes like 4 hits to kill. Oh, shit. Okay, so it looks like I have to go down to these, like, pits and kill these gladiator-looking dudes to be able to open the doorways? I don't really get why. You could just put the doorway, you know, down below. The majority of Castlevania 1 is designed pretty well. There's just certain moments like the hallway death combo and the cookie monster where I swear will sometimes force you to take damage. Yeah, that's, like, Castlevania 1 is, like, pretty solid. Castlevania 3 is the exact opposite. It's brutal And a lot of it isn't the player's fault. Oh well, pretty soon here we'll be on to Rondo of Blood. And that one is what I consider to be, like, the first great Castlevania in the chronology. The first one, like, Castlevania 1's really good, don't get me wrong. And 3's got some really cool ideas, and it's got really good music and graphics and stuff. Rondo of Blood is the first one that I consider to be, like, really good. Like, something special. We'll be playing the remake. I mean, that's a neat seek. Holy shit! Okay, we're gonna make a save state right here. Breaking all of Dracula's freshly dipped candles. God, I really wish that, I had some kind of indicator as to how much health the boss had. Hey, we beat a boss! And we got the orb. Which gave me a bunch of bubbles? Which stage am I on? Which stage is this? Judging by this design, I'd say I'm on that little lower piece. Alright, so what's this one do? Nothing. It does nothing. I'm pressing up and attack. It's not doing anything. What? Huh? Everywhere else in the game doesn't let me do that. Everywhere else in the franchise doesn't let me do that. It did something. Whatever that sub-weapon was, it did something. Can we talk about how it's not giving me anything normal? I haven't gotten, like, an axe or a cross or anything. No, I've gotten the stopwatch and, whatever the fuck I'm looking at here. I'm being pranked, right? This isn't how the actual game is, right? This isn't something that people are charging, like, $60 for, right? Genuinely concerned for the people that are spending a lot of money on this game. Like, man, the drive to own every Castlevania must be really high. That enemy spawns off screen, but is able to move on screen. So if I had stayed up there, he would have respawned infinitely. Fun. Like that. I don't see how I'm supposed to get up these ropes without him attacking me. Okay. I've just about had enough. Like, for serious this time, considering just stopping. We won't see Speedo Dracula and we won't see Meatwad Dracula, but you know, that's fine. Like, look at that! There's nothing I can do there except get hit! Like, what? Here, let's go check. eBay. Castlevania Legends. How much is it? This game, for a loose cartridge, is $124. What Dracula? Meatwad Dracula. That's what Dracula. I didn't fucking stutter. It's a Meatwad. You should play a game called Castlevania Legends. Or would you play a game called Castlevania Legends X? Like, would the concept be like a remake of Legends? Because if someone remade Legends and genuinely put some time and care and effort into it, and it wasn't limited to being on the Game Boy, then, like, I'd try it, at least. You know? I'd Legends and Dracula X combined. Pain. Okay, no. Absolutely not. That makes me want to gouge my eyes out just thinking about it. Would this be like Dracula X, but on the Game Boy? So the already painful level design is made even worse by being on the Game Boy? Or would it be like Legends, but remade on the Super Nintendo to be way harder? Legends with the key mechanic? I'd die. But hey, you know, in Legends you can carry more than one sub-weapon, so it's not like you'd be stuck with the key. Good fucking lord, that key gives me nightmares to this day. I will never finish Dracula X. That is, like, something I'll stand by. I will never do it. Like, it is not worth my time to even attempt. And on top of that, the final boss is fucking impossible. But yeah, we're gonna jump to stage 5 too, which is the last stage, I guess, that is accessible. So a lot of games I thought I'd never beat, but then it happened. I mean, it's true, but I mean, those are games that's like, man, those are so hard, I'll never beat them. With this, it's like, man, that is a game that I actively do not want to play. Someday you'll hate yourself enough. Yeah, that would have to be the motivation. Like, I would have to be like, man, I really want to just fucking suffer today. And for whatever reason, instead of picking my normal suffering game, Shin Megami Tensei, I just pick this. So, I am going to load up the password for stage 5-2. I'm certain we're not missing anything from any of the other bosses. The zombie dragon was pretty neat, but the gargoyle made me want to fucking remove my hands. Because I'm not convinced there are ways to avoid the gargoyle's attacks. But the dragon was pretty fair, I will admit. Except for when he attacks, like, straight on the ground without warning. But yeah, we're gonna jump into stage 5-2 here in a second. I just want to say real quick, though, I am very disappointed. Belmont's Revenge was such a nice upturn, you know? I wasn't expecting it to be good, but, like, it's a pretty good game until the final bosses, like, fucking ruin it. Let's see, we gotta do stage 5-2, and I guess we'll just do standard mode for it. There's a light mode, which I think is easy mode, and it looks like you can actually, like, finish the game in light mode, which is, very different from how, Castlevania normally works. This is the third one. I thought it was some odd standalone game. It's sort of an odd standalone game, but it's designed to be, like, the third in the Game Boy trilogy, you know? Sort of like how the Game Boy Advance games, there's 3 of them. They aren't really connected at all, but there's 3 of them, and they sort of all sort of advance the concepts of each other and function as sequels to each other. Whoa! Don't know what the fuck that was about. Okay. Sure. Go ahead and do a password here, and we need knife, candle, candle, candle. Wow! That's actually really easy. So, I'm assuming it's that. It's like, oh look, just fucking around on the password screen. Whoops, at the end of the game. Ooh, this map does some weird shit. So, let's see, we've got everything. That's good. hitboxes on every creature in this game is bizarre as shit. I'm so good at Legends, what's my secret? Just a bunch of hard work and dedication. You know, all those levels that I totally finished right there, yep. Why is this stage a maze? And also, why is this stage labeled 5-2? Genuinely curious. What? Why is there a worm monster? Oh my god! This sub-weapon is the rosary! And it only costs 5! Here, let's look at the other ones. We know what those... We really don't know what that one is. Okay, it just sort of damages enemies, I guess. Looks like it costs 4. I'm not really sure. And then that's the last one that we haven't seen. So far, none of these sub-weapons have been normal weapons, you know? Good to know that the enemies literally never change. Like, they just remain bats and knights throughout the entire adventure, and that's it. The game never changes. Before today, you forgot that Castlevania 1 doesn't have a password screen? Yeah, that is kind of weird. Passwords were a thing introduced by, like, the next game in the series. Okay, what's this one do? It's just a wave. Okay. I mean, I can get behind that. This one's more of a conventional weapon. We're gonna switch to the rosary weapon. Oh, that hurts my face. Speaking of hurts my face, this music sucks real bad. It's just, like, weird, because for the most part, Belmont's Revenge doesn't have a bad OST. Outside of, like, the final 2 boss themes, of course. Those things are miserable. Famicom version had a save feature. No luck on the NES due to battery backup being expensive to produce. Yeah. I guess that would explain why there's no password system. But, like, Metroid added one. I don't know. It feels weird that Castlevania didn't. You know what else is really weird to think about? What if there were candles that blew up instead of giving you hearts like mimics? Oh, there are candles in this game that just remove the floor. And you fall into a pit, and it's full of, like, invulnerable enemies, and you just die. Or not invulnerable enemies, but infinitely respawning ones, and you die. That's it. You're done. It's over. I can't get over Sonia's sprite. I'm sorry. Fucking, like, thigh-high, thigh-high stockings, and then she's also wearing high heels. But how will they know this protagonist is a woman? Quick, give her high heels. I am not wholly convinced this screen is doable. This game's full of some dumb bullshit, being totally honest. This reminds me very heavily of the Room Before Death. Why did he attack that way? How do I do this? Like, what? New plan. New plan. Castlevania Legends final boss. No damage, no sub-weapons. Holy shit, dude. And it's only like 3 minutes. Here. Maybe is there a way of making the game artificially harder for the US like they do with 3? Yeah, I was about to mention, before I got cut off by the game being trash, this series is one of the easier ones Konami produced back in the day. Look at all of their other stuff, you know? Konami produced a lot of shmups back in the day, which is a notoriously difficult genre that, like, only really ballooned upwards from there in difficulty, let's be real. And then they also produced fucking Contra. Which, like, Contra is the definition of, like, so hard it's stupid. You know? Here, hold on. Theater mode for this one. And then we're gonna... No more legends. We're gonna look at, shout out to Shadow Surg here. We're just gonna use him to take a look at what the final boss is. Because there's no way in hell I'm making it to it normally. So yeah, this is Meatwad Dracula, as I called him. Wow, this looks exactly as terrible as, the Belmont's Revenge Dracula. Only slightly easier, being honest. His cape is his wings. I mean, it's a neat design for Dracula that's never going to be used again because it's used in this. Wow, he really doesn't have a whole lot of health. Anyways, yeah, here's Meatwad Dracula. Yeah. Look at the faces. Wow, this is... I'm actually very glad I didn't make it to this. We are Legion, yeah. Funny you mentioned that. There's actually a recurring boss in the series, that starts showing up as of Symphony named Legion, and he looks a lot like this. But he's a ball. This is no longer the Cookie Monster, yeah. Does Legion ever show up in any of the non-Metroidvanias? I don't think he does. I'm pretty sure Legion is exclusively in a Metroidvania setting. This is all the digested meat from the many Belmonts. The wall meat takes its fucking revenge here. Good fucking lord. I'm very glad I didn't make it to this. This is the same fight as the one from Belmont's Revenge that we all hated. Okay. Well, that's enough. It's worth noting that this is supposed to be an origin story. So this is supposed to be Dracula giving in to darkness for the first time ever, and then the first Belmont to defeat him was gonna be Sonya because, honestly, I don't know why. I don't know why they chose Sonya. Oh man, he said it cannot be, but didn't immediately go, ah! We are absolutely, by the way, playing the PS1 port, or PS1 version of Symphony. They changed the dialogue in later versions of the game, and, like, that's unacceptable. No fucking way am I taking any substitution for the amazing, amazing cutscenes from Symphony. But yeah, that's Legends. We're done with it. No more Legends. It's over. Thank you, ShadowSurg, for uploading this video. Soda Belmont, yeah. The actual origin story is actually really well told and pretty good. It's in the PS2 game, which is sort of the mainline jump to 3D, I guess. There's another jump to 3D that they did with Castlevania 64, which played it more up as a survival horror, and it didn't really work all too well. It was okay. Castlevania 64 is certainly a fine game. It's just not great. But, like, the first time anything canon jumped to 3D was with Lament of Innocence. And that game is, like, the actual origin story. Sonya is non-canon. Because this story is terrible and trapped on a Game Boy. I don't know why they thought, oh yeah, important piece of lore, stick it in a fucking Game Boy game that's trapped in black and white with terrible design. Sure, that's fine. Yes, the PSP voice actors sound more professional technically, but it doesn't do it for me. Didn't even grow up with Symphony, but that's so it's not just nostalgia. Yeah, exactly. Symphony is like has never been like, you know, amazing storytelling or anything. You know, it's never. Symphony's thing has always been that it's just an enjoyable, really good Metroidvania. Probably the best one of the genre. Dracula, original Dracula, is incredible. What is a man? So good. You don't need all these anymore. Here, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw up the, I guess, the chatter thing, for now, while I look into getting, yeah, fucking throwing that wine glass is the best shit. I love it. What is the name of... no, that's my notes for class. There's Castlevania. I can mark Legends off. Holy shit, so glad to be done with that. We're done with the Game Boy, everybody! Congratulations! We don't have to listen to that anymore. Okay, Castlevania Order of Shadows. Shadows... because I don't want to jump into Dracula X Chronicles tonight just yet. That'll be like a, I guess a Monday night thing. New dialogue doesn't even sync up with the glass smashing and him teleporting into battle. Yeah, I don't like it at all. I don't like the new dialogue in any way. I will say, though, it's kind of neat that they tried to redo it, but I don't know. The fact that that's still the version getting passed around by Konami, don't like it. Let's see. Castlevania Order of Shadows. Can I get, like, a download for it? I can't even really call it a ROM, because it's a J2ME file for this fucking thing. This thing was played on like those shitty mobile phones back in the day. um, it's apparently not very difficult or long, so we'll do as much of it as we can. One of the screenshots is of the main character dead. Um, can I find like a download for it though? Okay, so I found a way to emulate it on smartphones nowadays. But I currently don't actually have a setup to be able to stream my smartphone. I think I'm pretty sure if you have a Mac and an iPhone, there's a way to like stream smartphone stuff. You know, I don't have that though. I'm an Android boy, so I can't. I found a Let's Play someone did. I mean, the game graphically looks like fine. Um, okay. Um, man, I didn't think a download for this one would be so difficult to like get your hands on. I found the soundtrack. Um, fuck, they want me to disable my ad blockers. Here, let's see if just disabling that will do. It might let me through here. Okay, I got an Android APK, I've got the jar file, and I've got a Windows mobile file. I think... Fucking CAPTCHA, and that one's like... Shut up! It keeps wanting me to disable ad blocker, even though I'm not even on their site anymore. I don't even know how. 6, 8... there. Fucking CAPTCHA. Okay, now to see if I can get my hands on an emulator. Does anyone know of an emulator for, sort of old mobile phone games? Um... Emulator. I don't even know how to play these anymore. This is like completely uncharted territory for me. It looks like Free J2ME is a simple J2ME emulator with focus on old mobile phone games, designed to run on Windows, desktop, and Linux. Last update was in 2018. This looks fine. If it wants me to like actually install it or anything, I'm probably not going to do so. Okay, I didn't think this game would be so difficult to, like, get up and running. Okay, and then I need... Here, I'll make a folder in here, and I'll call it, like, games. There we go. Okay. There's quite a few of these. Holy shit. Oh wow, there's like this is every version of the game that's ever been released. Huh. I guess this is like the largest one. 480 by 800. Thought I just rediscovered a day in Dracula's life yesterday. Such a good video. I should look into that. Okay, here's my question. How the fuck do I launch free J2ME? So I gotta read me here. Open that with Notepad. Let's take a look through it. The readme is nothing. There's nothing in this readme. I really don't know how the fuck to launch this thing. I think there's plenty of people that have downloaded the simulator. I don't want Android, I want PC. And now I'm just getting results for BlueStacks. Huh. I think their website is, the official website for them is down. Okay, so not really sure how to actually, like, run this. It's probably a command line thing now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, no, I got a jar file here. Let's see if it works. Should probably actually launch that one. Fuck. There we go. Starting to get it. Games, and then that one. Aha! I got it! I got it up and running. Give me one moment to get this thing hooked up. Holy shit. Window capture. It's that one. Yeah, we got it! There we go. You're gonna fall asleep? Okay, good night. It's a good moment to fall asleep, to be totally honest. Gotta plug in the laptop I use for chat. What the fuck? How did this get wrapped around my chair so much? There. Fixing this. There we go. We're just about ready to start it. I'm gonna keep this in the Legends category. I don't think anyone's gonna care. Is there... Okay, so here's the question. What are the controls? Ah, fuck. Why is this... Why am I playing this in not English? I'll lower that volume on my end for a little bit. Why is this not in English? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Trying to figure this guy out real quick. Okay. Okay, set sound effects. You have to choose between the sound effects or the music. Holy shit, we want the music. Maybe not. Maybe we don't want the music. Desmond Belmont and his sisters. Holy shit. Here, I am a 1 OB. Even the weird Sonic Advance mobile ports where they have the music and sound effects. Oh. Okay, okay. So, up jumps and enter like, whips. Jumping upon landing, actually, like, halfway through the jump, it kills all your momentum. Why is he floating? Oh, there's text on the top, and it's scrolling automatically. I'm gonna keep this emulator around. It seems genuinely useful for some of the things we have going forward. Okay, wait, how do I go up the stairs? Pressing up just makes me jump. Question 1 of 200, is this canon? No. Pressing up just makes me jump, so pressing down just launches the sub-weapon. Not even kidding. I'm not entirely certain how to use the stairs. Okay, yeah, I hit a zombie off screen. I don't know how I did it. I just want to go up the stairs! Zero? No? I just realized, for the Sonic streams, I can do Unleashed Mobile now. Jumping has a set arc to it, holy shit. I mean, like, in all honesty, the game looks pretty alright. So I was able to go down the stairs, but the moment I got off of them, I threw my whip, or my weapon. I don't really know how that works. Okay, so as far as I can tell, the stairs are really specific. I did not make him duck there. He did it on his own. Holy shit. This game is fucking terrible. Oh my god. Okay, I mean, hey, it shows the enemy names. That's kind of neat. Why can't I go back? Hold on. Is this like a Metroidvania? Oh. This game is more complex than I thought it'd be. I doubt I'll make it very far in a Metroidvania without being able to ascend upwards in any way. Hey, I made one work! I don't know how I did it, but I made one work! Let me Google how to walk upstairs. Holy shit. I'm getting real low on health. I just leveled up. This one is called Order of Shadows, right? Yeah. Holy shit. Words cannot express how stiff this jumping is. I think I figured it out. I think it's an issue with the emulator. You have to be walking forward and pressing up, but you can't do that if you're trying to use the arrow keys. Which, the arrow keys are simulating, like, one of those old phones little, like, what are they called? The little ring that, like, has directional buttons and a center button. Whatever that thing is. Are there bosses in this game? I don't even know. Yes. Apparently it's still pressing up. The detection for stairs is extremely picky. I figured it was something like that. Hey, look! I killed the enemy. Desmond can now backdash? I don't even want to think about how the fuck. Press 1 key or down back to backdash. This move is to avoid enemy attacks. What? It doesn't work. Ah, it worked that time. Ah! Okay, it worked a little too well. MIDI tears, yeah. This game is a fucking nightmare to control. Fuck. The thing's totally gonna be, like, respawned by the time I get back over there. Desmond Belmont has a red clown nose, and I can't unsee that. I do appreciate MIDI tears here, though. And it's over. This game has a lot of the staple enemies from the Metroidvanias. I wasn't expecting this. I wonder how far we can make it in this. It doesn't appear that there's any, like, low amount of continues or lives or anything. There's even levels and shit. It's kind of fully featured. And the levels do a lot. Doves? What? Okay, I think it's time to change our sub-weapon here. Equip? Cross. Doves, sure. Is this Maria's attack? Is that what I'm looking at? Sort of. It sort of is. Oh, but it takes up a ton of the heart gauge. I see. They couldn't actually program him moving to the side here, so they just let him land on nothing. Is it sad that I'm enjoying this game, like, considerably more than Legends? Like, not even by a small margin, this game is just better. My question, right, is why do you need to release this when, at the time, most main series Castlevania games were coming out on Game Boy Advanced anyways? Like, I don't understand. Like, Unleashed Mobile makes somewhat sense because it's the only portable version of Unleashed they made, and they were sort of not doing portable games for a little bit for Sonic. This doesn't make any sense because I'm pretty sure it came out when, like, the Game Boy Advance games and DS games were in their prime. Zombies are still showing up here. Bad sign. But, okay. How many levels are there in this one? Genuinely curious. I've heard most Java games, they only take about an hour to finish and are very small. And I don't know why this one would be an exception. Twin bats. Holy shit, that did nothing. Yeah, saw that coming. And it starts me right back here at full health. Here, let's switch to a better sub-weapon for this boss. It only deals 10 damage. And how much does hitting them with my whip do? 40. Wow, that axe looked really... This boss is not great because jumping in this game feels so bad. But yeah, that axe animation isn't very good. No matter what you do, you can't actually hit them on the ground. And most of the time, just jumping from a standstill launches you forward so that you can't see them. There we go. It's just really all around really, really, really awkward. Oh my god, he can fucking slide. 7 key or down, down. Yeah, I highly doubt the 7 key is actually gonna work for that. Gotta love all those double fanfares. Who the fuck is Giovanni? Channeling alchemy, how does that work? Whatever, it's a mobile game story. Near the giant pillars and down a staircase, you must go underground. Okay. Are these straightforward levels, or is this like a Metroidvania map? Here, let me look this up. There's an Order of Shadows map, but it's like all kinds of fucked up. But it does tell me how many levels there are. So we just cleared Bat's Belfry, so now we're going onwards to the caverns. It's Caverns Sanctum Castle Keep. There's very little order in these shadows, it's true. But yeah, let's try that slide. Oh no! So wait, then that means it's inverted. That's okay. Fine. Okay. I didn't mean for him to jump there. In fact, I wasn't even like pressing up. He just like jumped on his own. Minotaur! Wow! That was miserable. It's worth noting that I have to skip the death cutscene, otherwise he doesn't move fast enough. Maybe that'll do something? No. It won't. What is this hitbox? What? Okay. Um... The doves are strong? No, they're not. What do I even do? What? What? I'm not even 100% certain anymore that, like, Konami released this. What? I'm probably meant to come back here later. Oh shit. I don't know what he dropped. Let's take a look. Oh no! That's not the Chrysogrim. You know, another thing worth talking about is this game is oddly well documented. On the Castlevania wiki. Nope, come on. Holy shit, did we just get Grand Cross? Why do we have all of these weapons now? These are all probably whip upgrades. No? So I can now reflect attacks. Hey, wait a minute. This is that song from Castlevania 4. Kind of. It's horribly butchered. Speaking of horribly butchered, there's my dead body. So my question is, when does this game save? Does it have saves? Are you expected to finish this game all in one go? Like, what's wrong with it? And I was just knocked out of the area. Incredible. Ah. These skeletons are, like, actually super unfair. They're positioned in such a way that, like, you can't get to them without them attacking at least once. Pretty sure I'm supposed to use, like, Reflect on them, but I'd rather keep the Chrysogrim equipped. It deals, like, 40 damage to everything. So yeah, so from the map that I saw, it looks like we literally only have, like, 2 stages after the upcoming boss, and then we're done. Like, that's how short this game is. Like, not even Adventure was this short. Adventure was pretty short, though. The fact that the whip hits everything twice is ridiculous. Legends equals mistake, but this equals not a mistake. This is more fun. I'm not even kidding. This is, like, short and Granted, not short and sweet. It's not very great. But at the very least, it's inoffensive, you know? There's nothing in this that I'm like, oh man, this is just kind of fucking terrible. Was the adventure better than Legends? It's hard to say. I've had way more experience with the adventure in my life. So... I can get through Adventure a lot easier than I can Legends. I would say no. Adventure is not better than Legends. Just out of the simple fact that Legends at least has sub-weapons. Granted, getting the sub-weapons is very stupid. And now I'm dead, because it threw a chicken leg at me. What's Dracula X better? Dracula X is bottom-of-the-barrel console Castlevania. All console Castlevanias are better than the Game Boy ones. This, just a fact. Except for Belmont's Revenge. I'd say Belmont's Revenge is genuinely better than Dracula X. That's about all it's better than, though, honestly. Except for the ending, yeah. Belmont's Revenge just really... It's such a shame it goes out on a really sour note, because I want it to really stick out in my mind as something good. Look at that! That looks like a fucking chicken leg! I can't be told otherwise. Part of me wants to collect it to get some HP back. But yeah, it's a shame that the ending of Belmont's Revenge is so bad. Oh look, it's Medusa. Oh shit. I wasn't even facing her! What? The chrysogram's broken! Come on. I'm not really sure what's happening here. Those, like, beam attacks from Medusa enemies are supposed to be, like, you know, direction sensitive. Oh well, we got it. It did at least introduce the potential for an actually great scene, wherever it may appear, yeah. Desmond can now double jump. The single jump doesn't even work most of the time. Why would you put in a double jump? Okay, so now it's turned me right the fuck back around and sent me back out. Hey, wait a minute. Why did that part of the wall get destroyed? There's nothing in it. Okay, come on, go. There we go. Desmond's, like, stanky-ass leg is throwing me off. Just the way this motherfucker climbs building, or climbs stairs, I don't know. Holy shit, the double jump is actually broken. I'd like to do something up for me. This Castlevania 4 replace the first game in canon. It's hard to say because so little of what Simon gets up to is relevant. Like, the man is not very important. He's about below Christopher on levels of importance to the Belmont story overall. So you can really interpret it however you want. Personally, I'd say the original is canon more so, because we see Dracula using abilities that we know he has later. He doesn't go all lightning fucker on us. You know, Instead, he goes Cookie Monster, and we know that in other games he can do that, but I don't believe we ever see him utilize, oh shit. I don't believe we ever see him utilize, and now I'm dead. But, we don't see him do, like, thunder attacks a whole bunch later, so... I mean, again, it's really up to your interpretation of how things go. Okay, let's see if we have, Ooh, we have a Flame Whip now. That ought to be enough. Jesus fucking Christ. These Minotaur enemies are hell. I don't like them. Japanese intro is apparently retelling the first game's story, while the English intro says Simon once again heads into battle. Yeah, I don't know. Personally, my take is that 4 isn't canon, but again, like, it's just a retelling of Castlevania 1. So, we don't really know a whole lot. Wait a minute, hold on. What are these? Oh, are these single-use spells? Good God. The fact that Slogger and Gaibon are in Symphony make me wonder. Yeah, honestly, it infinitely loops the game over sound. That's incredible. Equip the Flame Whip. Maybe the Sacred Cross will do something. No! It does literally fucking nothing! Look at Desmond's stanky-ass leg! Look at that! Look at that! And I thought Christopher had a weird-looking fucking leg. Muramasa? Oh, okay. Half chicken. Thanks. Okay, so the Minotaurs are just ridiculously powerful. I'm not really sure how to deal with them. Belmonts are known for their crazy legs. Yeah, I guess. Like, if you go and look at Christopher's, like, leg sprites from, The Adventure, his leg is, like, fucked up. Like, my man has a birth defect. And, like, it's really obvious when you're playing it on something slightly larger than a Game Boy. Which, like, sure, at the time, there wasn't really a whole lot you could do to get the, Okay, that's not worth trying. At the time, you know, it wasn't super common to be like, hey, let's just put the Game Boy game on the TV. But the Super Game Boy wasn't even that far out, I don't think. So... Oh, that is an area that I fell into. What? Okay. This area does not make sense. Do you know what I love? A Metroidvania game in portrait orientation without a map. You know, isn't that how most Metroidvanias are? I'm not really sure what damaged me there. Holy shit. The double jump is broken. Like, it doesn't work broken, not, like, overpowered broken, you know? I have 18 HP left. One hit from any enemy stronger than a flea man, and I'm dead. Portrait mode is the only mode for pros. Yeah, there we go, exactly. We've got some believers here. Oh. He still blocks from behind? That's not how this works. and he's dead. The giant armors, like, they're designed to be easier to kill from behind. So backtracking through their areas is a little difficult, or a little easier. I'm not really sure what that item I picked up was, and I don't want to know. Oh my god. I'm just gonna let this sit here so you can realize it plays infinitely. Oh, it doesn't play infinitely. It just plays twice for some reason. Tell me how in the first game a fucking flea man does the same amount of damage aside from death himself. I got nothing. You can't just jump straight up in the air in this game. Jumping, by default, pushes you forward. What the fuck? Oh no, this part sucks. It's weird, it's not like every enemy has their own damage output. Simon's defense just gets weaker as you progress. He's just losing bits of it, like pieces of his armor as he dies over and over again. Okay, I can deal with the axe armors. What I can't deal with are the minotaurs. Whoa! Oh, I'm dead. Okay. That's a, particularly terrifying sprite. And wow, he has really high damage output. What the fuck? Why? He was already cursed by Dracula even before they fought. I wouldn't put it past them. What the fuck is this? Do you think that thing's killable? Do you think it's actually, like, doable? Do you think I can kill it? I'm not sure I can. Maybe lightning can do it? How much fucking HP does this enemy have? There we go. It's the moment Simon steps past the gate, cursed. This room is hell. I like how sometimes it just takes the game a while to notice that I'm dead. There. So I can kill that thing without damage. I just gotta get past the Minotaur. Which, as I've said before, this enemy is a nightmare and I hate it. This whole thing, a medium tier enemy in Symphony. It's actually a pretty low tier enemy in most of the Metroidvanias. Man, this final, like, this area is really, really tough. I see now why the cross is, good. You can just spam it literally infinitely. Are you fucking kidding me? Let's eat that half chicken. These healing items do nothing. It's Meteor. Oh, that ought to be good, right? I remember somehow accidentally finding a blind spot the very first time I found Galamoth. I've never fought Galamoth before. I'll probably do that the first time on stream, because that sounds like fun. What? Holy Holy shit! Fuck. The one time I want jumping to take me forward. It's only when I rethought him as Richard did I realize the magnitude of the bullet I dodged before. Yeah, I've heard that fight is like fucking impossible if you don't find that blind spot. Oh, there's no way in hell I am winning this fight right now. We only have like 2 stages left. It's this boss and then the final level, I'm pretty sure. I don't know who these characters are. What? Just dead. Yeah, oh no, not Desmond's dad. I know who that is. Uh-huh. Yeah, his, you know, Desmond's dad. I mean, let's try Meteor on him. Might as well. I can't launch Meteor. The lack of any sound effects in this game makes it feel really weird. Hey, we got him! These characters, they never appear after this fight. No, never. Desmond has earned the vampire killer. Okay. Okay, yeah, hurry up and bring back Dracula. I know he's coming. Sound effects are very worth removing the music. To be fair, the music isn't very good. Alright, so this is the final level. Please tell me this is one of those final levels where there's just like no enemies because the devs didn't care anymore. They were just like, eh, let's get the game out. Sure, someone's remixed it into something good. I mean, hardly any of it's original. If I ever said that this game's jumping doesn't work, because this game's jumping doesn't work. Sounds like Simon's Quest Castlevania portion. Yeah, it appears to be. I don't know why we need all these hearts here. If anything, I want, like, some health. Holy water! Oh no, potion. Damn. Okay, let me explain exactly why the double jump doesn't fucking work. Sometimes it just doesn't happen, and then other times it kills your momentum in midair. That's an energy drink? What, did Desmond find a fucking can of Red Bull here? Like, what? Oh shit, this is like the final boss. He's gonna kill me. Why am I constantly walking? Found 7-Up. Spot's gonna help me fight Dracula. Oh yeah! I can only imagine this with really bad voice acting. So yeah, the rumors are true. This game is about an hour. I'm gonna let him kill me. Why? Why do I have to walk all the way through this? Just once, I want to get cutscened while I'm, like, on the stairs, so I can do that animation. Okay, real attempt now. What? What? You know what this calls for? The Chrysogrim. Let's see if it still does good damage. Yeah, I like how it's a literal, like, you fucking fall into his throne room. You don't walk in there. Good God. Alright, Dracula, where are you little bitch? Potions restore MP. Okay. I'm starting to see the flaws. I can't tell where Dracula's spawning. I just saw him. You little bitch. Okay, this attack, legitimately no idea how I'm supposed to deal with it. Okay, ducking doesn't work. Among the many other things that like, straight up does not work in this game. I still dealt damage to him while I was dying. So yeah, this boss is not very good. If I could see the whole room at once, that'd be cool. I can't see the whole room. Why was this game made again? Everything got mobile games back in the day. There really wasn't any rhyme or reason to any of them. This would all be fixed by a simple arrow, yeah. This is a game that cannot load sound effects and music at the same time. Okay, let's just use Meteor on him. Let's see what that does. Let's go all Sephiroth on his ass. Oh shit, we can restore all. Oh! Wait. Okay. Oh! It just made me quit. Where does it put me? Oh! That's wonderful. I think we're done with this one. It's like 12:20. I don't think we really need to see how this one ends. It's... Arrows would probably brick the whole phone, yeah. But yeah, no, that's enough. That's enough of this one. I don't know, what do you think? Maybe one more attempt? Because we do have, like, those energy drinks, which are just max heals. I don't know how I got 2 of them. One more? Yeah, okay. Maybe this time we won't get fucked over by some weird attacks that he does. Ooh, super potion. The candles in this room have drop rates for different items, I guess. Okay. So you can attack him during that animation. That's good to know. You can't use that during a boss fight. Should have been that Dracula's unbeatable at first. When you die, your soul escapes death, and you have to fight both death and Dracula. You think this thing can handle death and Dracula? Nah, it lags when Dracula spawns. I don't think there's any way to deal more damage to him. For whatever reason, I can't use my sub-weapons literally at all. There we go. Okay, inventory, let's use those healing items. Whipping moves your feet forward, which means you can get hit by that lightning bolt. Inventory. Let's use that. Oh. There. Fuck. How much HP does he have? There we go! It's weird seeing Dracula on the floor like that. Unceremoniously whips him to death. Holy shit! Ugh! So the castle doesn't actually crumble. What? Oh, that's sad. Imagine having your sole life dedication be this. That's... I mean, this guy died pretty young, 26. I wonder... Daniel Westmoreland? I'll have to Google his name after this. Kind of weird. Castlevania games don't normally have that kind of thing in them. And the fact that it's this one that has it, at least they have the epic shot at the end, too bad the castle didn't actually crumble. They probably didn't have it crumble because they couldn't, because the hardware limitations. I'm happy that this emulator works really well, though. Special thanks, Iga. Alright, that's enough of that. That is enough. You have unlocked hard mode. Choose hard. No, thank you. Unlocked classic music. Switch between regular and classic. Oh, that's probably the NES versions of each song. So NES Buddy Tears and stuff. Here, let's try it. Options, classic music on. Back. Let's do new game. There is no music. There is no music. Oh, nope. Okay, is it gonna play classic music now? Alright, that's enough. That's enough of that nonsense. Oh, wow. God, what is there even to say? It's just a different arrangement. Yeah, I thought that would be NES sounds. Nope. You'd think that mobile hardware could handle NES, but no, it can't, apparently. But hey, we have the emulator up and running now, which means we can do some other weird stuff with it. Including Sonic Unleashed Mobile, which is about the same length. From what I've heard. It's only like 4 levels long and it only has a couple boss fights. But it is there. Anyways, I'll probably be ending the stream off a little bit early tonight. I'm very tired and I have work in the morning. I wasn't really able to sleep a whole lot last night. Hopefully tonight will be different. I say, as I probably am not going to sleep much tonight either. Oh well. Another chance here to plug the Discord. It is open. Link is down below. I can also send a link in chat if you need it. We just discuss stream stuff, and like if the stream doesn't start on time, you know, you're at least aware of what's happening, or you know, it just generally gives me some more flexibility if more people are in the Discord. Hold on, this thing isn't centered, is it? I guess it is. Oh well. Can't get over how anticlimactic Desmond's vanquishing of Dracula was. Just like, yeah, he fucking whips him once and Dracula just disappears. God. Oh well. Is it sad that we had a more fun time watching or doing like Desmond's weird ass non-canon playthrough than Sonia's weird ass non-canon playthrough? Like Desmond never even started as the idea of being canon. Sonia did. It's very sad to see how bad Legends was. I knew it wasn't good. I knew it wasn't at all good, but I didn't know how bad it was. If one's a mistake, clearly not Desmond's adventure. Yeah, Desmond is more fun. So... Okay, let's see. I was planning, I was planning that one on, like a side stream, you know, be like, hey, we're done with Castlevania, let's take a look at this weird thing. But it fit right in with the Game Boy games. So, yeah, what's next? What do we have next? The next small chunk of games is Rondo of Blood / Chronicles, or Dracula X Chronicles, and then we have actual Castlevania Chronicles, and then we have Symphony of the Night. Um, and Symphony of the Night, like, from there on, it's fairly standard which order we're gonna go in. Um, the series doesn't take a whole lot of side routes after that, you know? No weird Game Boy spin-offs anymore, no, like, no more mobile games to go through, you know? My only concern is when to do two specific games. Chronicles and 64. 64's, I'm gonna have to make a time slot for it. Because once I start the Metroidvanias, we won't be stopping until we're done with them. So it'll probably be after Order of Ecclesia. I have to get a new N64 memory card anyways. But it'll be after Order of Ecclesia, that's for sure. So I think I'll go ahead and lump Chronicles in with that one. Just because it's Chronicles, you know, no one's really lining up to see it. It's also not very good. It's got really bad stage design. I don't want to just straight up use the word bad for a game I haven't shown in any capacity, but the level design in that game is just awful. So yeah, it looks like next up we'll be doing Rondo of Blood / Dracula X Chronicles, which means that, yeah, we're about to hit the big Castlevania stuff coming up soon. We're about to start actually delving into the canon somehow. It's only taken us forever to get there, but whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna start expecting larger turnouts for some of the streams, just because I have several people that told me, hey, let me know when you get to the good stuff, you know, which we're finally there. We're finally just on the cusp of getting to the good Castlevanias. So yeah, next stream Monday night is going to be Dracula X Chronicles. I don't know how much of that game we're gonna get done. It's probably gonna be like a 2 or 3 stream ordeal, but we're gonna get a good chunk of it done at least. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything we've missed. With Sonic, we've missed a lot of weird small stuff. With Castlevania, we've missed nothing. Yeah, any final thoughts? Any last topics you can think of? Because if not, I'll just end the stream off here. Did we ever have any drops throughout the night? No, we didn't. Nothing. Okay, well then, that's gonna do it for tonight. This was an interesting stream, to say the least. In conclusion, we had a good time with some bad games. Yeah! We got dropped into zombie pits with Sonia Belmont and gave up, and then we played through Desmond's entire adventure for whatever fucking reason. Yeah, I can't think of anything else, that we really need to talk about here. Just next time we're getting into the big stuff. So thank you for coming out for tonight and watching this literal train wreck. I am going to end the stream off and relax for a little while, and yeah, Monday night. I guess I'll see you then. Thank you. Good night.